I'm working on a track, a bossa nova track. I've got most of the track done. There's some trumpet which we recorded. A friend of mine, Cristiano, he laid down some trumpet for us in the studio about a month or so ago, a studio in Acton, and now this is the first chance I've had to edit it, so I'm just going to be editing, and you can just watch. Maybe you'll learn some things on Ableton, which is the software I use, or maybe not. Maybe you already know what you're doing, but it might be useful for someone. Basically, I've chopped up the trumpet, it's actually a flugelhorn, into different sections, and I'm just going through. We didn't have a lot of time to work out proper arrangements, so I need to go through and edit what we've got into something that fits a bit better, maybe tune up some things, create some harmonies, that kind of thing. There was a lot of tracks, so I had to basically, like I said, I split it into all the different sections of the song and the arrangement. It's a little bit tricky sometimes to work with, but you should be able to see my face might be in the way. There's some parts here that you can see one thing is wrong already, and it's going to take quite a lot of time to do this. I spend ages on these things. Right, and like this one here. Yeah, I'm going to turn off the mic and just get on with it. If there's anything interesting, I'll turn the mic up and tell you what I'm doing. Just for today. Just for today. Just for today. Just for today. I will love you forever. You'll never be lonely again. Just for today. You'll be here in my heart and you'll always be part of it. Just for today. First thing, follow was on this follow action there. Just so if I take it, it's off at the moment, so if I press play, it doesn't scroll along. When I press play now, it scrolls along. So when that's something that really annoys me, because it jumps about. So I'm going to take that off because I like to focus in on different areas of the track while I'm editing. So all this stuff here, there's tracks within a group, and I can see here that I've got the same material underneath, more or less. So where I copied it, I forgot to delete it. So now I'm going to have to double check that I've got. I'm not deleting stuff that I need. So I just need to expand it a bit and take a look, deep dive inside it. It's a bit tricky because it keeps snapping the view back to what they think you want to look at, which is not always correct. I can see as well, they have the same problem. Alright, you can zoom in the preferences, look and feel. I can zoom display. I might have to do that, you know. Just a little bit. 73, 75, 80%'s got 80. I've got a big screen here, so it should be pretty cool. Color intensity. Crank that up a bit. Color hue. Turn the grid lines up a bit. Bit of cough, sorry. Okay, follow behavior. Page. So we actually did page by page, which can be useful. Might leave on page actually. Okay. Right, so on the I've got the track here. I've just grouped the whole track because I'm not working on the track at the moment. We've got drums, whole load of drums, which I've grouped, and a whole load of percussion, which I've grouped, and whole load of percussion. And then I've grouped those two groups. We got groups for the shaker, for the tambourine, hepiki, these are samba instruments. Group for percussion, like I said, and one for drums, and that's grouped into this one called Feijão, because that's the guy that did it, that's his nickname, Feijão. Brazilian drummer called Marcos Rios Santos. So then I've got my bass, which I played. And then guitars, which I played too. There's a Yamaha silent nylon guitar, and there's which I've panned left a little bit, and well, mostly. And then there's an electric guitar, like a semi-acoustic electric, which is panned right, playing exactly the same thing. So you can hear that, listen to that. So that's guitars, Rhodes, back with Alceu Souza. Beautiful Rhodes sound. That was recorded in Brazil in the studio, Alpha Studios, and he sent that to me via turn on my background better. He sent that to me over the internet. Sorry for the noises. Turn the mic down a bit now. Can you hear me? Yep. Listen to the solo, cool. Let's put the drums percussion on. Brazilian bossa nova, Rio style. I put my bass on. I've got to not rework the bass, but add some more bits on it. There's quite a lot of silence. It's quite a weird bass line. I'm not a proper bassist, but I think I come up with some interesting, different bass lines than most people would. Then my guitars. Then I've got like a guide vocal, which is a bit out of tune, but I'm doing more vocals on top soon. And now we've got a solo by Roberto Menescal, who's one of the founders of Bossa Nova. So this is a track without trumpets. You can see the trumpet is a mess at the moment because we did many takes and they're all combining together. So I'll go through and choose which bits I use. That's kind of what I'm trying to do now, is make it work with everything. I put a loop on there because I was listening to just the solo. These were little arrangements. This is so in music production you have audio and you also have MIDI. MIDI is musical instrument digital interface, which is a way to control synthesizers, like a language you can use to control music equipment. So what I created a MIDI track, which is not an audio track. I'm just wondering where that just went. It's not an audio track, and then it allowed me to, here we go, allowed me to then to just like cut sections of it and rename it, like this is the verse, this is the chorus, whatever, and color code it so then I can see the arrangement, because Ableton isn't very good with arrangements. You can put locators on the top, but then if you slide things around, you can't. It goes out of sync with your material. So, and if you insert markers and so insert extra chorus, for example. So I have this arrangement, just random colors. I think intro, verse 1, 2, chorus 1, verse 3 and 4, which is a piano solo, chorus 2. Then we're back to the same sound as the intro, which I could call that like intro middle 8, I guess. Never know which is a pre-chorus middle 8, you know. And then, but this is middle 8, I guess, because it goes into the verse, which is the. That's quite cool. It goes into the verse, which is Roberto Menescal's solo, and then I gave him an extra verse. So normally it'd be like 2 verses. I give him an extra verse worth. Then we go back to the chorus, and he starts playing that, copies the vocal line, so I don't sing the whole chorus. And then we've got an outro, which is the same as the intro, and then we end. So I need to just go through here and sort out what I've done to mess it all up. I don't really get a lot of time to do this these days, so not that I'm rusty, it's just that my flow is not set up as good as I want it to be. I have to keep changing things, whether it's in the software or cables. I have to keep changing stuff, and it slows me down. Now this can be no input, because there's no input on that. That one I can delete. And what I don't like, it keeps jumping back to the top of the group when I do something in the group. Absolutely hate that. And there's no way, because there's so much material in this group, there's no way to shrink it down. That's as much as I can get. I think they need to fix that. So there's a little expand button here, so I can see what I'm doing. So let's put the arrangement at the top. So we've got flugelhorn intro. See, I did it again. Crazy. Flugelhorn intro. You probably won't see this because of where my face is on the video. I'm going to change where my face is. Boop, boop, boop. There you go, magic. The magic of technology. Hey, I was up there. Now I'm down here. Cool, so where were we? So you see I've stacked it. So I've stacked, there's an intro, verse. I can see another arrangement in there. Take that out. Delete. Chorus 1, solo. Then you got this chorus 2, an intro. So that is wrong, because there's material here. So what's going on there? Oh, I know. This has been stacked inside itself. Let's take that out. There was like a group inside a group that wasn't meant to be. I hope you can all hear me. That's a bit better, isn't it? So so let's go through it. Intro, verse 1 and 2, chorus 1, Rhodes solo, chorus 2. Chorus 2. Ah. Okay. So that's, I don't need that one. Let me just double check I've got all the... I'm going to ungroup this, which I can do Control Shift G. I wonder if there's a... Let me just check. I'll play the track from the beginning. I just want to check if there's a feature in my streaming software to show my key commands. Must just for today. I'm gonna check online how to do that.
Just for today, I will love
Secret pin code.
You'll never be lonely again. Just for today, you'll be here with my heart.
Where's that one? Okay, so how to show key commands on OBS.
Just for today, you'll believe what I say.
Hey guys, what's going on? James here.
There's no limit to my love, but as soon as you're gone, I'm move out.
On your stream,
Why do all these?
viewers can see
Why
exactly
do all these videos like start? Hey guys.
Hey guys, what's going on? James?
Hey guys, what's going on? Hey guys. Hey guys, what's going on? Okay, so this video is going to show me how to do that, and then you can see what key commands I'm doing. Yada 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 yada. Get full written tutorial. That's what I want. Blah 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 blah. Download Gnarboard keyboard visualization program. Jesus. Okay, what's that? Blah 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 blah. I'll tell you what. I think. You know what? I think I've got one on here. The char map, isn't it? On the PC. Character map. Now when not char map, virtual keyboard. Virtual on-screen keyboard. There we go. Now if I do a spacebar, it doesn't show me. That's a bit weird. You'd think it would show you what you type. It doesn't. Okay. So I have to download something. I'll do that for the next time. It's a bit boring for you guys to watch. Okay, so back to the track. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I think I'm just going to have to take all these here, because I don't know which ones are copies. I'm going to put it into the bottom of this group, then I can see a bit easier. Right, definitely that one, it's the same, that's the same. Let's take those out first. Delete. Keep scrolling up, annoying. So yeah, so I grouped them into, so in 3 there's 4, in A there's 4, B there's 2, C there's 4, D there's a few. So an A, so I think that one's alright. Let's open A again. Yeah, so let's just copy. So I'm gonna get rid of that group. And then group B. So it's a bit tedious producing music sometimes. It's a lot of, all the time. It's just a lot of files, a lot of messing about with software, but that's what makes the magic. So group B, there we go. Yeah, that can be deleted. And people have different ways of working. I don't like to lose material that I've used, so I try and sort it all out first, lay it into like a logical order, and then go through it and see what can be used. So that's the process here. I'm putting it into logical order, and then I'll work through sections of the song and try and make it work. So C, group C now. Sometimes you make mistakes and you have to just go back, and especially if you've made a mistake and then you've done other stuff since then that you want to keep, you're screwed really. You have to go back. You can go back to earlier versions, drag and drop things in, or you just go through and meticulously check that you've still got everything that you made earlier. You'll really be on the ball. It's fun, I enjoy it, and you get better at it each time. I used to be really good because I haven't been producing constantly every day like I used to. Back in the day when I was in my 30s, I would come home after work and then just crack open the computers and work till like 5 a.m. then go back to work. So I can't do that anymore. I get tired and then I go to sleep. Okay, so let's check D now. Yep, that looks alright. Right, give me a second, I'm gonna take a break and I'll be back soon. I'll leave the track running from the start so you can have a listen.
Just for today, just for today, just for today, just for today. I will love you forever, you'll never be lonely again. Just for today, you'll be here in my heart and you'll always be part of it. Just for today. Just for today, you'll believe what I say. There's no limit to our love, but as soon as you're gone, I'll move up, I'll move up, I'll move on and along. I'll take up any others I will see. You're just an opportunity to me. Let's both enjoy.
Back in the room, back.
There's no limit to our love.
Just checking
As
the
soon as you're gone, I'll move up, I'll move up, I'll move on.
Just
and
checking
along. I'll take
the
up,
audio.
I'll take up any others I will see. You're just an opportunity to me. Let's both enjoy.
So yeah, you heard most of the track now. There's things that need fixing. Obviously it's not mixed, not mastered. Vocals need fixing for sure. So group D, I've got all these parts here. And group E. Again, look, that's not right. Collapse that one. It's a bit fiddly sometimes with these groups. You have to drag and drop them onto like a fine line, and sometimes you drag them into another group. So they could make these lines bigger. A little bit confusing. confusing, but yes, I've got these guys. These guys are in. They should have their own little group as well. What's this? That's extra stuff. Oh my gosh. So there's a lot of tracks. A lot of tracks. I tried to group them together into that. I mean, this is the same as that. Not exactly the same. Get rid of that. Oh, hold on. Could be a reason why. Yeah, it's fine. It's figure of 8. Mic. Oops. Turn down my mic a minute. Just gonna work this out. Turn down the mic for a sec. Strange, it's not letting me delete these tracks. It's very weird. Very weird. I suppose you have to delete the group. That was strange. Should be able to delete tracks in groups. So I try and put the longest sounds on top. I'm going to open all of these. This needs so many takes. I want to organize them into like something that can be easily organized afterwards. Someone's using the bathroom here. You might be able to hear someone brushing their teeth. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to ungroup all these extra groups I made and try and pair them up. And there should be 2 mics for every take, an NT5, which I think is a Rhodes, and a ribbon figure of 8. So there we go, a lot of tracks there, but some of these should be identical, like this one looks the same. And I mean, it is, I think, it's it's just a pair of this. I'm going to colour those the same, so I'll make them both orange. turn on this stream. Let's stream it from here so I can see. Okay, so now these two are the same. Move them up there. These two are the same. I'm just going to share this this stream. Get some people on. Why not? So I just go on here. Let's go on to my. Here we go. Get the URL. Get shareable link. Do on WhatsApp, I think. Sound of my beard. Okay. This is not going to be the most exciting video you've ever watched. Right, I'm just going to share the stream. Link copied. Let's go on to Facebook. People still use Facebook. Well, you do. And we still do. Close that now. A bit tired actually. What is on my mind? Working. Live streaming now. Working on a track. Come watch paint dry. Come watch paint dry. Haha, and maybe hear some sounds. Smiley face emoji. Okay, cool. Gonna select all that. Copy. Should see some people join now. Cool. So I got all these tracks. I got to pair them up basically. So good reflexes. Just dropped my phone. I just got my phone when it fell. So gotta match them up. So these two, they're definitely a pair. I'm just gonna make them pink or something. Put them at the top. Put them on the top. Didn't go. That's a pair. That's a pair. That's a pair. That's a pair. So now more pairs. So like apples and pears. These two. These two here. Colour them that colour. hold down shift, control rather, you can select two at once, should be able to. Cool. These two are definitely a pair. Some random colours. No, I'm not selecting both of them, am I? Have I got more tracks underneath? I certainly do. Jesus. Right, okay, so the longer ones I'm going to select, sort of batch select, move to the top. The ones that start first, move them as well to the top. Right, I got this one and this one. And this one, they start first. There we go. So these, looks like a pair. That definitely is a pair. Low battery. So many gadgets, got to plug them all in. Okay, I see. That's a pair. Right, I'm going to create a new track. No, I'm not. That's what I'm going to do. Move that to there, move that to there, and that to there. Let's double check what this is. It's a figure of 8. Right, what's this one? NTS. I'll sort it out a bit. So these two, they belong together. Move them up. These two, they belong together. Let's change colour on them. A nice turquoisey green, David Icke colour. Okay. So uncomfortable sitting on these seats. Well, these can be same color. This can be the same color. And move them to the top. Should really get into Pro Tools more. Use Pro Tools. All the studios that I work with are using Pro Tools. I want to double check that. I want to Control Z that. Okay, that's fine. Control Y. Just want to check it was in the right position. Right. So you can see I've got these pairs of mics, Flugelhorn. Sorry, on figure of 8 NT5, figure of 8 NT5. It's just been pairing them up. So I've just got this stuff down here, this material there, to sort out for this section. Now, I reckon that is the same as this. These two. Now, that's a figure of 8. This is still down here, figure of 8. This is the NT5. So I'm going to put this up there. Now these two will be the same. Give them a different colour. Maybe that. Select both tracks and slide them up. except this was NTS. This one's alright, figure of 8. That's not a figure of 8. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna move this one down, or to the side. This one is a figure of 8. So they should be the same now. Recolor those. These two are obviously the same. I think I've got these two little bits here, which are the same too. Cool. So we got there. Takes a while to sort things out, but once you've got it, it's all good. Right, so I'm gonna start from the top. Shall I move these little ones back down the bottom again? That's strange. Why is shift not working? So when you, oh, there we go. When you hold down shift, it selects more than one. Just wasn't very clear what was happening. Put them there. Cool. So I'm going to turn them all off now. Like that. Group select and turn them off. Deselect the group. Back on. Pan, maybe pan one left, one right. Go here. Right, I have to turn the whole. Is it on solar? Let's look. Need to turn the whole flugelhorn group on. I might turn up a bit as well. Flugel intro. Turn off all these. Turn this one on. Okay, so listen.
There's no limit to our love, but as soon as you're gone, I'll move out, I'll move up, I'll move on and along. I'll take up any other.
I'm going to cut this one there. I'm going to take out my vocal smooth track. Scroll down, there we go. That's confusing me for a minute. So I'm going to just loop this section. So if I go to the arrangement, chorus 1, I'm just going to loop that. So I can just work on this. Hi, whoever's watching, you can chat, say hello in the chat. In the chat. Just working through a song of mine. Working through a song of mine. Working through a song of mine. Working through a song. Working through a song. Working through a song of mine. Yep. So here we go. So I got if you just joined, this is Ableton Live software, and I've got a track that I've written. It's got some percussion by a Brazilian percussionist and drummer. Crazy bass from me. Guitars by me. Rhodes by amazing keyboardist in Brazil as well, Aldice Souza. Some guide vocals.
Let's both enjoy what we got just for today.
And then we got a solo from Roberto Menescal, one of the founders of Bossa Nova, which is further on. So what I'm trying to do is we recorded some trumpet, and I'm just going to go through all these takes I've got and start editing it into the track. At the moment, if I play all the trumpets, it just sounds like a cacophony of sound. So there it is. I take the best bits, and anything I don't use, I try and tweak to use, retune or whatever. I'm going to put my guide vocal back just so I know where I am. It's a bit out of tune, so don't worry about that.
Let's both enjoy what we got just for today.
So I don't necessarily want a sound in the end there, so I'm going to cut that. I'm just going to deactivate it. If you hold down Control, you can get finer. Control and Control E cuts at that point, and I can deactivate clips. So I quite like that. Not sure, I might switch them around, the phrases. Let's both enjoy what we got just for today. Let's both enjoy what we got just for today. Something there. Something there. Excuse me. I have to play around with it a bit. Let's enjoy what we got just for today.
There's no limit to our love, but as soon as you're gone, I'll move out, I'll move up, I'll move on and along, I'll take off, move on and along, I'll take off,
So I quite like the beginning of this.
There's no limit to our love, but as soon as you're gone, I'll move out, I'll move up, I'll move on and along, I'll take off.
Kind of loses it there, so I'm just going to split that. Control E again, I'll split it, and then just deactivate.
There's no limit to.
So I guess I'm going to group this. I'll just do checked flugelhorn. What happened there? It's doing crazy stuff. Hold on. Checked flugelhorn. And then that allows me to then deactivate it. So if I go back to that loop,
Just for
I can turn it on and off here.
There's no limit to.
So I'll string that down, check the next section, next bit I mean. Roll back this audio to there.
There's no,
So turn it on. Pan that left and right like I did on the other one.
there's no limit to our love, but as soon as you're gonna move out.
That was quite good. That was quite sweet. That slightly nuanced sound to it.
There's no limit to our love, but as soon as you're gone.
That bit there would be too late.
As soon as you're, there's no limit to our love, but as soon as you're gonna move out, I'll move up, I'll move on and along, I'll take us out to sea.
Ba, ba, da, da, da. So we'll listen with the other.
You're just us out to sea.
So they don't really go together, but I might be able to fix that up.
But you that lead to me. Let's both enjoy what we got just for today.
That last note is good. I could layer that with some others. This beginning of this is quite good. So I'll probably keep that.
Both enjoy what we got.
That section I wouldn't keep that. Deactivate that.
You're just another tune that leads to me.
I would change that note. I'll change that later. I'll cut it for now. Deactivate it. Those notes are in time, not necessarily the right rhythm at the right place. Right rhythm, but not in the right place.
Tune that leads to me.
You could even then put I could put it at the end, and that would match up with that. Anyway, for now I'm just going to move those into the checked folder. Checked group rather. Move on to the next one. Pan it left and right. Go back to the arrangement. Yeah, so if you are watching, and there's people watching, I can see. Just say hello in the chat. If I know you. If I don't know you yet, then don't worry. It's always good to know if I'm hanging out with my friends and they're not just creepily watching me on their phone. Okay.
There's no limit.
That's the thing about live streaming and doing music and putting yourself out there. And it's kind of like out there forever. You never know who's watching where.
There's no limit to our love.
So, there's nothing there. I can get rid of that. It starts later on.
Any others I will see.
Okay, I was trying to copy my vocal there, but that didn't work so well. I'm gonna cut this and deactivate it.
Take up any others I will see.
That fits a bit better now.
Another tune that leads to me. Let's both enjoy what we got just.
It's not the best take, this one.
Another tune. Let's both enjoy.
That's quite good.
Enjoy what we got just for.
You could use that.
Enjoy what we got just. Let's both enjoy what we got just for today.
So yeah, it's kind of cool in response.
Let's both enjoy what we got just.
So I'll leave that in. This bit I'm going to cut. Oh shoot. Deactivate. delete the silence. This bit doesn't really fit so well, but could be used. If I don't find something that fits better, then I'd come back to something like this and then try and do something with it. So again, these two have now been done. So wait, that's one take that's recorded with two microphones. Ribbon mic. It's a very delicate, expensive mic, and a Rhodes NT5. Turn that on, pan left and right. I don't have to pan left and right, you know, in the room. The mics might even be close in the same position, but it just adds a bit of stereo kind of effect. I could add some phasing, but they're different mics, so hopefully it's all good. Now for some reason the colouring of these has changed. It should be the same colour, so I'm going to sort that. There we go.
There's no limit to our love, but as soon as you there's no limit to our love, but as soon.
So this doesn't sound right. I'm just going to deactivate that. This is okay. I can work with that.
There's no limit to our love, but as soon as you
Oops.
move up, I'll move on and along, I'll take up any other. Move up, I'll move on and along.
Poor old Cristiano, the trumpet player. Like there's one song he learnt perfectly. He just didn't have time to rehearse the other ones, so we kind of winged it on the day. But it sounds cool. I'm going to edit it. I'm a quite good editor because I was such a crappy musician trying to do interesting stuff for many years that I had to record and then just edit what I did to make it better. So now I'm better musician, and I've still got those editing skills. So I can make a lot of material sound like it was done in one take and so forth.
Move up, I'll move on and along, I'll take up any others I will see. You're just another. Move up,
But literally is just going through, this is the way I do it. I just go through, kind of deactivate anything I don't like, cut out any noises, and what I'm left with should be something that I can then use to experiment with, knowing that everything will sound kind of good. That's a good little solo there.
let's both enjoy what we got just for today.
So here, got the notes wrong. So I need to.
Let's both enjoy what we got just for today.
So I'm just gonna. I could edit that, but I'm just gonna take too much time. There might be a take that's better, so I'm just gonna leave it and just leave it. So it's kind of like did it half-heartedly, but I can fix that, make it sound stronger. So what I can do is I can go into select both of them, turn the gain up, like that.
There's no limit to.
Quite nice. Okay, that's going up there. There's no limit to my patience. I'm very patient, but as I get older, I just kind of get pissed off more and go, I've had enough. You know. I'm still quite patient. Very rare. Very rare. It's rare that I lose it. Takes the time, you know. Just so it takes less time to lose it than before. Okay.
There's no limit.
Just want to listen to this again quite quiet. Just pan that left, pan that right. Where is that? If you press delete on the keyboard and enable on any parameter, it goes back to the default setting. So I just reset the pan on another track by pressing delete on the well with the pan selected. So I can probably use that again. Select it, turn up the gain. Now that will cut through the mix. Almost. The first hit is really loud compared to the rest of it. So what you can do there is you can just split it here and boost this again, super like that. But that now we're going to get crossfade problem. So what you do is where the background noise, if you like, is a lot louder than before, and it kind of clips. The waveforms don't really match up. So there's a thing called crossfade. I should be able to, there we go. Oh, it's not showing me. There we go. Just crossfade it. Because if you don't do that, because you always zoom in, because that's quite good, but you see this not lining up exactly, you know. So you can just do it like that. And you want both of them, because as the same material, you want them both to be in exactly the same place, really. So now when you listen to that, there's a jump, some sort of click. That's from the sound of the trumpet. I can crossfade it better. Crossfade it here. Which you probably can't see because my face will be in the way. But see, that's right. Just get rid of that. Sometimes it's good to have breath noises as to live sound, but ideally don't want too much. And you want to fade in as well any cuts. That click, I don't want it, you know. Yeah, I don't really want that valve sound. It's just annoying. But again, I want to quickly fade out because of the noise, the background noise. There you go. So with trumpets things, it's the same as vocals. You can take out as much breath as you want. You don't. If you've got loads of stacked vocals, you don't want thousands of breaths. And the same on the trumpet. You don't want too much. You can easily just turn them down. Keep it there. Turn it down, and maybe just keep it on one of the tracks, not all of them. So let's have a listen to that in context. That one. The beginning's a bit out of tune. I can tune that later. It goes in tune later.
You're gonna move up, move up, move on and along. I'll take up any others I will see. You're just another tune that leads me.
That'll do. Just wanted to hear that. It's not the best take again, but we're getting there. Stack it on top. This chair's really uncomfortable. I do have a pillow somewhere. I think my son nicked it. So look, next. these two next. So I want to stretch it back a bit. There we go. See there's a little, don't know if you can see it. Oh no, there's a little gap at the beginning. Let's turn it on as well. Pan it left and right. And reset that pan straight. There we go. I can open up the width, the height rather, the amplitude. Oh, 1 AM already.
There's no limit to our love.
So I can cut out all this stuff.
An opportunity to leave. Let's both enjoy what we got just for today.
This first two. Oops. Silence those. All right. What you're hearing there is the other section. I'm just working on this section for now. Cool. So let's shrink that down, move it up. So what happens in the studio? You say, "Oh, yeah, I can do better." And then, "Yeah, I can do it again, and I can do better. Oh, let's try something else. This time I'll try that. Do this, do that." You end up all these takes, and there's some good stuff there. But if you haven't got like a defined idea of what you want before you go in, or you haven't agreed, you haven't rehearsed it with the musician, you just end up with stuff like this. But in a way, it's good because you can experiment with all the ideas and make something good. I wanted more of an arranged horn section, but I think we can make something good out of it. So that's the checked one. Onto this one now. I'm gonna save. I forgot to save for the last hour or two. So we're left on that one, right on that. Let's zoom in. I'll play you the track in a minute. You've been watching no proper sound. I'll play you the rest of the track.
There's no limit to our love, but as soon as you're gone, I'll move out, I'll move up, I'll move on and along. I'll take up. As you're gone, I'll move out, I'll move up, I'll move on and along. I'll take up any other's house.
But this is out. That came wrong time, so it should be something like this. You can actually see underneath it where it lines up.
Any other's house.
See, now it's in time. It's just the guy knew the phrase, but he didn't know exactly where it came in. Or he forgot to do it, then quickly played it and didn't quite get it in time. But it's fine, you just drag it back. And I can match that with the lyrics if I want later to get it bang on time.
Any others have seen.
So if I cut this here. Here's an example of tuning, so I can.
Any others have seen.
So I'm not going to use the first two. Might do. Nah, not going to. Delete them. Move this along.
any others I've seen.
No, he's on da da da, but it should be da da. So we'll try and get a da 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 da. Is that minor third? No. So listen. Da da da. So look. Yeah. Da. Now, what I can do here, so it gets shorter as I tune it up. That's because the samples are played back faster, so the material plays quicker and it shortens the sample. There is an option to put this warp on, so I put it on Complex Pro, and it'll keep the timing but change the pitch, which is what we want. So I'm going to go up 3 semitones. Just typing 3 down now. So what it was, and now it's, and then this is a bit out of tune. So you might want to tune that up. Let's have a look. Cut that. I just want to cut these both in the same position. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to zoom in till there's a marker exactly where I want to cut it. Now I can do them both in the same position. It's a little bit flat, I think, so I'm going to tune up a bit. So 16, do that one 16. Take the solo off. So now that phrase goes.
There's no limit to our love, but as soon as you're gone, I'll move up, I'll move up, I'll move on and along. I'll take up,
Here it comes.
take up any others I've seen.
Now that's good, but the first 2 notes too quiet, so you can actually see these are higher in volume. So I'm going to boost the gain on them, and then the second one I'm going to boost even more. There we go. So let's go from here.
Any others I've seen.
So I just want the first one to be more accentuated. So turn up a bit more. Turn up without distorting. Okay, so I'll save that. You can have a listen to the whole track without flugelhorn. Bear in mind that the vocals are out of tune, and it's going to have the trumpets. Bass needs fixing up as well. But the whole track, and I'll try and expand the. So look, I'll keep that line in that we just did. Flugelhorn. I'm going to flugelhorns. Make sure I've turned it off. Right, I haven't. Turn off these other flugelhorn arrangements. So right, I can select all this to there and then deactivate. Oh, no. Should work. There we go. I think that's going to be okay. This is going to be a good track when it's finished. Okay.
Just for today. Just for today. Just for today. Just for today.
Right, run it from the start again. I'm just going to turn my video off for now. Please say hi in the chat if you can, and I'll be back in about 4 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes. Let's do another save on here. Time is 1:10. What do I put the time of start? I should have done this years ago, but I never did. But now I put the date and the time. Then I've always got a unique file name. Okay.
Just for today.
Okay, see you in a bit.
Just for today. Just for today. Just for today. Just for today. I will love you forever. You'll never be lonely again. Just for today. You'll be here in my heart and you'll always be part of it. Just for today. Just for today, you'll believe what I say. There's no limit to our love, but as soon as you're gone, I'll move out, I'll move up, I'll move on and along. I'll take up any others I will see. You're just an opportunity to me. Let's both enjoy what we got just for today. There's no limit to our love, but as soon as you're gone, I'll move out, I'll move up, I'll move on and along. I'll take up any others I will see. You're just an opportunity to me. Let's both enjoy what we got just for today. There's no limit to our love, but as soon as you're gone, I'll move out, I'll move up, I'll move on and along. I'll take up any others I will see. You're just an opportunity to me. Let's both enjoy what we got just for today. There's no limit to our love, but as soon as you're gone, I'll move out, I'll move up, I'll move on and along. I'll take up any others I will see. You're just an opportunity to me. Let's both enjoy what we got just for today. There's no limit to our love, but as soon as you're gone, I'll move out, I'll move up, I'll move on and along. I'll take up any others I will see. You're just an opportunity to me. Let's both enjoy what we got just for today. There's no limit to our love, but as soon as you're gone, I'll move out, I'll move up, I'll move on and along. I'll take up any others I will see. You're just an opportunity to me. Let's both enjoy what we got just for today. There's no limit to our love, but as soon as you're gone, I'll move out, I'll move up, I'll move on and along. I'll take up any others I will see. You're just an opportunity to me. Let's both enjoy what we got just for today. gonna move out, I'll move out, I'll move on and along. I'll take up any others I will see. You're just an opportunity to me. Let's watch and enjoy what we got just for today.
The solo from Roberto Maniscal.
As soon as you're gone, I'll move up, I'll move up, I'll move on and along. I'll take up any others I will see.
So sorry, I had it in a loop. I didn't realise it was in a loop earlier. Anyway, you get the idea of the song.
Just for today. Just for today. Just for today. There's no limit to our love.
So I'm just working on this flugelhorn. Boring job, but gotta do it.
There's no limit to our love. But as soon as you're gone, I'll move out, I'll move up, I'll move on and along. I'll take up to me. Let's both enjoy what we got just for today.
That I'll probably just chop it off and fix it later if I need it. If I can't find anything else. Move it now to the top. To this one, isn't it?
You're just an opportunity to me. You're just an opportunity. Take up any others I will see. You're just an opportunity to me. Let's both enjoy what we got just for today.
So tired of us all of a sudden. It's 1 o'clock here, so I'm gonna finish soon. Carry on tomorrow.
Any others I see. You're just an opportunity to me. Let's both enjoy what we got just for today.
When you get tired, you start to lose your ability to make judgments, and that goes for everything in life, right? So same happens in the studio. You just start clicking stuff without thinking. So soon I shall go to sleep. Just tidying up the track a bit. So yeah, that's all I do. I just go through, chop out bad stuff, and then what I'm left with at the end, I can arrange and layer to make it sound good, or better than it was. So let's move these ones. Ay.
Just for today.
Oops, I thought I was in the loop then, I wasn't.
There's no limit to our love, but as soon as you're gone, I'll move up, I'll move on and along. I'll take up any others I will see.
Brilliant. He got that bit right there. Excellent. Hold on a second.
There's no limit to our love, but as soon as you're gone, I'll move up, I'll move on and along. I'll take up any others.
Yes, that's sounding kind of okay.
You're just another June.
There's a lot to do. I've got a lot of work on this to do still. I'll get there. I think I'm going to call it a day. I'm just too tired. Look at all this. It's just one section. And I have to go through all these all these trumpet parts. Kind of match them up. And then try and layer them up, harmonize them. Like there. It kind of is similar, right? So I need to find phrases that work together, like perhaps these ones. So if I play these ones, maybe they work together. So look. See, and it sounds richer. There's some harmonies going on there already, but I can tighten that up and make it more tight, make the harmonies better. So, for example, this one wasn't even playing. Where was that? Oh, because I needed a solo there as well. It was playing. Ooh. Not that one. This one. So I'm confused now why that is playing with something else. I've just got one thing soloed. Should only be hearing one thing. course, there's more stuff in that somewhere. Of course. Starts getting confusing of groups, and you start losing your mind. So I'm hearing stuff, man. Okay, so I'm on this bit, the chorus, Flugel chorus 1. Underneath that, we've got the checked flugelhorn I just checked. I'm going to deactivate that. Now I shouldn't hear anything if I solo the arrangement.
Any others I will see. You're just another tune that leads to me. Let's both enjoy what we got just for today. There's no limit to our love, but as soon as you're gone, I'll move out, I'll move out.
So now I can look at these layered. There's a lot of stuff playing together there, which is good. So there should be a lot of very rich sound there. Crap. Listen.
But as soon as you're gone, I'll move out, I'll move up, I'll move on and along. I'll take up any others I will see. You're just
Okay.
you're just another tune that leads me. Any others I will see. You're just another tune that leads to me. You're just another.
Okay, I'm going to deactivate what doesn't work.
Any others I will see. You're just another tune that leads to me. You're just another tune.
So that's a phrase I sing.
Any others I will see.
So that can actually, this can overlap it.
Take up any others I will see.
So what I can do here, there's harmony there, so I'm going to create a new track, for the tracks. And they're going to move. Move this one there, that one there.
Any others,
Now I should have harmony.
any others I will see.
Kind of. Right, let's select this one and this one. Jesus, look at my track. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. A lot of tracks. Just trying to turn off the inputs on these channels. So many tracks scrolling. Jesus. Here we go. No input. Wish they put that at the top. Okay.
Any others I will see. You're just
this one. So these ones are a bit more messier. These ones. That's better. Cool. So that sounds all right. Just on this section, I'm worried about. So listening to these. So I could, what I can do already, is I can shift this, to tighten it up. Shift it back. And now just that change the note there where it changes, it comes in early. So I'm just gonna shift it along. I could time stretch it, but it'll mess up the sound of it. So there's a good point to cut it. Zoom out again. We'll try it anyway. We'll try and shift it. That's better, isn't it? So really want to put a little crossfade on there. A little fade in rather. So expand it. Cool.
Take up any others I will see.
Gosh.
Take up any others I will see.
There's a lot of trumpets. So I need to sort it all out. But it's a start. So today's the first day I've really got into it. But yeah, there's so many tracks I've had to break it into sections of the song, just so I can make sense of it all.
There's no limit to our love, but as soon as you're gone, I'll move out, I'll move up, I'll move on and along. I'll take up any others I will see.
So yeah, so you can hear this stuff wrong in wrong position, but I shall sort it all out. And I'm tired now, so I'll play the song a bit again from the start without the trumpet. Or maybe I'll leave them in a little bit. Then I'll go to sleep.
Just for today. Just for today. Just for today. Just for today. I will love you forever. You'll never be lonely again. Just for today. You'll be here with my heart. You'll always be part of it. Just for today. Just for today. You'll believe what I say. There's no limit to our love, but as soon as you're gone, I'll move out, I'll move up, I'll move on and along. I'll take up any others I will see. You're just an opportunity to me. Let's both
Whoops, I had the loop on again.
But as soon as you're gone, I'll move up, I'll move up, I'll move on and along. I'll take up any others I will see.
So I cut the trumpets out.
Opportunity
It's
to me.
confusion for now.
Let's both enjoy what we got just for today.
Listen to this solo, so good. This is a guy from Garanhuns in northeast of Brazil. His name's Aldice Souza. I use him for all my tracks, and I get him to play Rhodes on all my tracks, basically. And it really makes the tunes sound decent. Then I get inspired and bounce off that.
There's no limit to our love. But as soon as you're gone, I'll move up, I'll move up, I'll move on and along. I'll take up any others I will see. You're just an opportunity to me. Let's both enjoy what we got just for
Now solo by Roberto Menescal, one of the founders of Bossa Nova. So he recorded this in Rio in La Maison studio, and then I got sent the sounds and chopped it all up, tuned it a little bit, kicked it in shape a little bit. But it's like 95% what he played, 98%. I gave him an extended chorus, and he plays a bit of the melody of the chorus as well. So, extended verse, basically.
You're just an opportunity to me. Let's both enjoy what we got. Let's both enjoy what we got. Let's both enjoy what we got just for today.
Yeah. So that's it. It's getting there. It's a lot of work. But yeah, that's it. I'll probably do some more tomorrow at some point. Might do it off stream. Let's save my progress. Just need to work through all these trumpet parts, trumpet recordings. I mean, if I zoom out, I'll show you. It's crazy. There's so many. So I don't know if you can see. So this stack of stuff. So I split it into intro, verse, chorus, mid-late, verse, chorus, solo, blah blah blah. Then each one has got so many tracks. So I've got to go through and pick out the best bit of each section, and then I'll have one long take of trumpet, which should sound cool. And that's it. That's it. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I'm gonna sleep. Bye bye.